Dear viewer, do you want to know my 90-second daily habit to overcome shyness and crush your social fears once and for all? If so, this video is for you. But before going any further, allow me to introduce myself. Hi there, this is Ahmed Ali, and I was a former shy person. I was so shy that I couldn't ask a stranger for a direction, but right now I was able to overcome my fears, my social fears, my shyness, my social anxiety, and I am happy. Maybe you're asking right now, is it really possible to overcome shyness in 90 seconds or less? Is that even realistic? And I believe it is. But to understand how this works, let's understand something else. Let me explain in the next few minutes in this video. Here's the deal. I was shy. I know that most people create shyness in their head first. I remember when I was at the time when I was super shy. Why was I shy? Why did I feel nervous? Well, simply put, it's because I have a voices inside of my head says that something like I'm not good enough. No one's gonna enjoy my talking. Also, I would add it up and I'll add more things to it, which is, for example, I would imagine myself being boring. People won't enjoy talking to me. I don't have anything else to say. And needless to say, all these horrible things I've done to myself, all the bad voices, all the bad movies I was watching, create nervousness, created shyness, made me feel uncomfortable outside of people, made me feel very bad. Does that make sense to you? Well, if you are a shy person or if you know someone who was shy, what was happening? Again, I created my own reality in life. It's like a spiral. You start very small, and the more you keep going, the worse, the bigger it gets. And the worse and bigger it gets, it just becomes more horrible and more terrifying. And you become even more shy as a result. I suffered from shyness. I suffered from social anxiety. I even had suicidal thoughts in multiple occasions. I hated my life. It was a nightmare for me. So, if I was the one who was creating shyness, can I reverse this process and create confidence in no time? You bet. You can feel confident like a superman or even a superwoman if you understand the process of feeling good for no reason. There's a golden rule that I always hear in the area of personal development. The brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not real. Meaning, if you create negative images inside of your head, if you watch them over and over and over again, your brain doesn't know. He thinks this is the reality. He doesn't distinguish what is real and what is not real. Therefore, the brain believes it and then manifests it into reality, aka creating the shyness feeling. Here, I'm going to share with you 3 essential steps to overcome shyness and crush your social fears in 90 seconds. So buckle up. Are you ready? Let's begin. Step number 1. Be present. What I mean by this, let's say you are in a social gathering right now and you feel nervous and you start sweating. Stop resisting the feeling. Do not try to fight it back. Know and acknowledge it. It's here. Admit it is here. Pay attention to it. Remember, the more you try to resist the bad feeling and fight it back, the worse it can bite you. Second, change your body language. Hey, They say fake it until you make it. While I hate this expression, kind of, I don't think you have to fake it. I would say practice it until you make it. If you walk like a shy person, you feel shy, but if you put your posture up, if you breathe deeply, if you stand up tall and smile, you feel better just by simply changing your body language. I've read somewhere, or actually I've heard somewhere, I think it was a TED talk. By simply changing our like body language, we feel confident by like 20 or 30%, something like that. Imagine just changing your body language. Breathing deep. Standing up tall, looking up, smiling. This changes the feeling of being shy to confident. Step 3. I'm good enough. Hey, make a fundamental shift inside of your head right now. We dealt with the body language, we dealt with being present. The third step, and I believe it's the most important step, first of all, deal with the negative voice that tells you that you are boring, that tells you that you are not good enough. Instead, change the voice tonality. Change what you say to yourself. I kept telling myself after becoming shy, or when I was in the process of becoming shy, I feel good about myself and I make others feel good around me. And I keep repeating this over and over and over again until I believed it and I felt much better about myself. Next, focus on the images or the pictures or the video that's inside of your head. See yourself, and instead of seeing yourself being a failure or boring or whatever, see yourself having fun talking to strangers. Be positive, make it so clear, make it vivid, add sound to it. Be as positive as possible. Try imagining the best you possible. What would the best you possible do in a social gathering? Add a big smile if you have to. Imagine people sitting around you and having fun because you are present. Make the image more vivid and more bright. Keep talking to yourself in a positive way. Tell yourself, I feel good about myself, and make others feel good around me. And see yourself being successful. See yourself talking to strangers. See yourself giving a presentation without any problem. See yourself talking in ease, being just yourself without any apology, and being so successful. And the last thing you have to do, just go for it. Walk with confidence, talk to yourself in a positive way, and know that you are an amazing human being and you can make people enjoy being around you because of your presence. Know that you are in charge of your life, and know that there's so much fun ahead of yourself. Stop procrastinating, go outside, enjoy. Maybe the very first time you do it or the second time when you do it, it feels awkward at first, and that's okay. That means that you're making progress. It's a new feeling. You may feel a bit awkward again, but that means you are making progress. Your goal here is not to be perfect, but rather to make a constant progress. And remember, the more you do it daily, the better you'll be at being comfortable talking to strangers. If even for one day you make, let's say, 1% progress, if you keep doing it for the next 100 days, you'll achieve 100, right? It's not about being perfect, it's about doing it. It's about making progress. Does that make sense to you? I hope it does. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got something from it. I hope you find it useful. If you do find it, or if you did find it useful, please subscribe to myself. Hit that subscribe to my channel and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.